To regular life, I say au revoir. Hey, living life in the fast lane. May your pain only beat. So please come join me. One thing, good vibes only. I just tapped. I'ma fill my cup. Got fireworks. Let's blow some down. Tonight I'm going stupid. Doing things I've never done. We all got one thing in common. We just wanna have fun. Hey. Do what you wanna do. Do what you wanna do. I think I'm gonna do something crazy. Come by, bring a rack. New grill and a bunch of snacks. And where we going, you don't need a map. You don't need a nap, you don't need jack. Except lots of people, some very loud speakers. Cold drinks and good. Join me, one thing, good vibes only. I just tapped, I'ma fill my cup. Got fireworks, let's blow some down. Tonight I'm going stupid, doing things I've never done. We all got one thing in common, we just wanna have fun. Hey, do what you wanna do. We about to do it. We about to do it. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. something crazy. I just tapped. I'ma feel my cup.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Seahawks going up against the Eagles. So let's send you up to Pennsylvania. Standing by in Philadelphia are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. On second down, Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Third and 2, now Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out here in the eye.
Let's go! 3-19! Back 99, Philly, here we go! Back 99!
On the ground, the first carry for Ryan Matthews. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And Selleck here, left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Our coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And out out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Detroit!
They'll run for it with Smallwood. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Wendell Smallwood taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Defensive side of the ball for the Eagles. Here they are, the starting 11. And you were telling me before the game, taking this from your knowledge bank, that if they need to improve anywhere in 2017, maybe in the secondary. Is that right?
I think you're right on that one, because I think they're very happy with Malcolm Jenkins and Rodney McLeod down the middle as the safeties, but they'd love to make an upgrade at the corner position, because if you're playing in the NFC East, there's some guys who can go out and get the football. And I think up front, they're looking for a bigger year from Fletcher Cox. He's their bell cow on defense, a defensive tackle, defensive end. They need to have that all-pro season from him again in 2017. They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They come up in an offset eye. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. They're going to give it to him running right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on third down. Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They come out here in the I. They come out with one back and three tight ends. They go play action here on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Marcel Reese there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they go play action, three tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, three tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action off of it because if you're a defender, you're thinking it's a running play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Let's expand on Ryan Matthews for a second. He has a couple 1,000-yard years in his back pocket. This season, 661. Did have a career-high 8 touchdowns, but where does he fit in to the Eagles' offense going forward? That's
going to be an interesting question that has to be answered by Philadelphia, by Doug Peterson, their head coach, because he was truly their lead running back until a fumble at Detroit. I think that changed things for him. A crucial one down the stretch. Philadelphia ended up losing the game. When he takes care of the football, he's a hard-hitting, aggressive inside runner who can set a tone for a team. But if he doesn't take care of the ball, that gives an opportunity for someone else to come in and become the lead runner for Philadelphia.
All right, here we go. Green, 3.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with it. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Shift together here from the D-line. On second down, Smallwood. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Wentz going to throw. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 9 yards on the play and a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run the counter. Smallwood. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. And the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get hooked and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenyon Barner, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch her in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And now it's 3rd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nolan Carroll. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And that last drive was very, very balanced.
Why would you, this is televised on YouTube, North Philly's Finest. Why would you change the camera to that nut-ass camera? Like, I don't understand why people do that. Like, I could play with any camera. But that's a corny joint. It throws your offense off. All right.
And throw one deep.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Now Wentz throwing on second down. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. Get the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen out to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful. As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
Red zone opportunity. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports.
I'd like to thank the 342 people watching us live all around the world. North Philly's Finest live on YouTube. You know what I mean? Thanks everybody for watching, man. Let's get it in, y'all. I'll holler at y'all at the end of the game. Thanks for watching. Let's get it in.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
This complete to Lockett. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Seahawks are going to have a first down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And the possession is theirs at their
Listen, before you even quit,
line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half,
matter of fact, I'm ready to punt it to you. Dude, you gotta change the camera, dog. No, I ain't punting it to you. If you gonna quit, you gonna quit. It don't matter what I do. You got that corny-ass camera on. You don't know how to use it. All right.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Wentz. His throw incomplete. All right, I want to take this chance to show you some love, make fun of myself. Beginning of the year, we did Super Bowl picks. You had New England and Green Bay. You were close. I had Pittsburgh and Carolina. I guess that's why I do the play-by-play and you analyze things.
Well, I don't know that you weren't close. You had Pittsburgh in the Final Four. That's not so bad. You had the defending NFC champion in Carolina, and I get it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down fumble. Now the offense needing to do something here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I would have won for it, but I mean, I know you're going to wind up quitting after I get this first down and score a touchdown. So I'm going to play it safe, keep the game close, make it fun. You know what I mean? Because I know I'll put 50 up easy on your day. But it is what it is. I'd like to thank the 343 people for watching. I thought I was going to get somebody ranked in the top 10 or something, but let's go.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it.
Told you he's going to quit. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? This shit is crazy. And they gave me my win. Usually when people quit on me, I don't get my win. They usually cut the fuck off. If he did, remember that he turned this game off. If he would have paused the game and conceded, my whole system would have cut off, and I wouldn't have got the win. That's why I really stopped playing, man. I played like 6 games where people quit. Just recently, my game cut off. But ever since I had the game, like 80 games I played online, people quit, and I don't get the wins. That's why my record, it ain't even showing my overall record. But my record ain't right. I got like a losing record when I got like 80 games not credited to my account. That's the thing that makes me mad. I'm ranked 13,500. Out of 100,000 people, I'm ranked 13,000. Last year, I was ranked in the 60s on the other Madden. 66, 68. You know what I mean? This is bullshit right here. Like 80 of my games are not credited to my account. And that shit fucks me up, man. Let me see if I got that one. Let's check and see if I got that last one. Look, I got that 20-6. But before all these losses, I had like 6 wins that did not get credited. See, all my games, either I have to keep the game close, because if I'm beating somebody going in the 4th quarter, they're going to concede, and I don't get my win. I hate that shit. People don't play the games all the way through. 21, 22. All these games are close because I'm keeping them the fuck close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band.
Everybody playing with the Raiders. Look at all these Raider wins. Shit is retarded.
You know my slogan.
Trying to see if I want to play one more game. I gotta make a few runs today. I got time to still early. That's good.
she kissed the sky. Excuse her while 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 she kissed the sky. I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no. Demon things spitting in my cup all night long. Wheel your tongue at my throne of power. Oh, no. I never for a second thought that I was dead. Oh, no. I never for a second let you into my head. Oh, no. I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive. I bet you die, you were the love of my life. Whoa, no. I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no. I bet you thought that I would lose my mind. Oh, no. I bet you thought that I'd give up tonight. Oh, no. Bleeding knees, but honey, I can still cry. Oh, yeah. I'm going crazy to get out of this. Oh, yeah. I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive. I bet you die, you were the love of my life. Whoa, no. I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no.
Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. We know we are brighter than all the stars. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. We make the rules, break them when we want to. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. Three chains. Ow.
Like to give a shout out to my man Waterboy. What's going on? You know what I mean? We live.
My wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is...
Yo, I'd like to give a shout out to my man Trizzle, 1983. This game is televised live on YouTube. The name of the show is called North Philly's Finest, blinky327. I played you before. I was looking at my last stats of people I played online. I think I played you a couple weeks ago, and you played with the Raiders and you beat me. So this is definitely a match. I'd like to welcome the 312 people watching. I'll holler back at halftime. North Philly's Finest live on YouTube.
Good matchup on tap between the Oakland Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Michael Kendricks coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. To throw on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's third down. And Mr. Cooper Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college. But Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro, probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
And what is going on here? I've got third down. Screen shows third down, but they've got the punt team out there. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Yo, I usually don't say nothing at halftime, but that was a good play right there. North Philly's Finest live on YouTube.
In not great starting field position here for the offense. They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Hot.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Back down now. Green 19. Back 99. Philly.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Wentz now to throw, and it's caught by Saleh. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And now a first down following that long gain. A first carry for Wendell Smallwood. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
Back 99, Philly, here we go.
Going right back to Smallwood. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
When I watch Khalil Mack play, I just see fury, passion, and incredible athleticism. This guy can flat out play.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now Wentz. And he fires one, but incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps it.
Shout out to my man Waterboy, man. Thanks for watching, homie. North Police Finest live on YouTube.
Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And we'll see Oakland take over on offense in a second. And I know these Raiders don't want to hear it, but it's kind of the talk of the town. Such a promising season, looking so good. Carr gets injured, and then they just fall off and lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, in fact, when we brought it up, they told us they didn't want to talk about it. Because for them, they just want to look forward. Great year last year. They know about the injuries, Carr getting hurt, etc. But for them, the focus is now, and they think that they can be not just a playoff team again this year, but a Super Bowl contender.
And the last time they were in the playoffs, they were a Super Bowl contender back in 2003 when they fell short in Super Bowl 37. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. This is Crabtree on the end around. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. For Murray in the wild card game against Houston, just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told, just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What'd you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the benchmark. Remember, he didn't play in all of the games. And Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. But I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and the offensive line, I think the future is bright.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And his throw here's incomplete. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. To throw his Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is incomplete. Okay, partner, you ready for Brandon's off-the-wall stat question of the week here?
Is that any different than any other time we talk?
No, it's not. But Chris Hogan
yes.
and Julio Jones actually had the exact same numbers in the conference title games. 9 catches, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Who did it better?
Wow, that's a great question. Listen, the easy, trite answer is they both did it so exceptionally well, you just called it tie.
But I'm breaking the tie.
I'm breaking the tie. Julio Jones did it better. That short slant where he ended up running over 2 or 3 people and taking it to the end zone, that was the clincher right there. Julio Jones did it a little bit better than Chris Hogan.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Again, it's Smallwood. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Wentz now on first down. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard
is good D, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it, y'all.
First down, Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. All right, I want to hop to something else real quick. You get 2 weeks off before the Super Bowl. Atlanta and New England. Everyone knows what happens that second week when they're in Houston. What happens the first week?
Well, I think for most of them, it's making sure they get rest and rehab because they're going to let them come down off of the victory from before you start up. Plus, you don't want to get the game plan in too early. You'll peak, and guess what? Now you'll be stale by kickoff time. The best ones integrate the game plan similar to a regular season game. During the week, get it in there with a few extras along the way. So, yeah, it'll make sure they ramp up in time for kickoff on Super Bowl Sunday and not before.
Now the offense lining up first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Finds Roberts left side. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A run, it's Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Carr throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
And a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's brought in by Washington. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come up in an offset eye. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on.
Yo, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. The show is called North Philly's Finest. I'm the host, blinky327's. I'd like to welcome the 362 people watching us live all over the world, man. Shout out to the boy Trizzle, 1983. Let's get it, y'all. North Philly's Finest.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he cuts it right sideline. He won't go down. A big play there out of the running game. 38 yards.
I know throughout his pro career, Ryan Matthews has been injury-riddled. But the best part of his game to me is his ability to break tackles and run with power and physicality.
And a prime example of that right there on that play. First down, a run with Smallwood. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
They'll come out in the pistol. Play clock winding down. Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They come up in an offset eye. Into the red zone. Wentz. This will be caught at about the 3. And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
They come out here in the eye. Ball spotted at the 4. It's second and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Wendell Smallwood, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr going to try and throw on third down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, 58 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Stacy McGee in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with third and long. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now let's go! Green, good! Let's go! Green, 39!
Now offense on third down. He's got time. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a fourth down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
Here we go on fourth down with Wentz. And it's caught by Saleh. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Detroit!
Now Barner. And an alley to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenyon Barner, 63 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard. And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Carr now to throw. Rivera's got it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And a little floater there is incomplete. So 5 yards remain now. Still first down. One receiver to the left is Cooper. They go play action here on first down. Deep drop. And his throw is incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
One receiver left, two to the right. Carr to throw again. He's got the hook up to Andre Holmes. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Carr. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd and short, the defense did a really nice job of telling the quarterback, we're not going to give you this.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. On second down, here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop him here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll try to squeeze in 1 more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Time for a break. And this one's incomplete.
You see the wrong middle when I got the touchdown. Oh, come on, man.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And Selleck here, left side. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he's got some space here. Past the 20. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenyon Barner with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And tough to win games.
Once again, I'd like to give a shout out to the boy Trizzle 1983, televised live on YouTube.
Now, because as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. And quickly, they get to the line.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's got room. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They come out here in the eye. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Finding time. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Now Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield.
Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
He tried to turn his game off, and see what I mean? 2 in a row. He wanted to quit. He definitely wanted to quit. I ain't beat the Raiders in a long time. Alright, y'all, got to run out. I'll be back in a little while, man. I got to get back so I can play my man Waterboy. So, I'm going to holler back at y'all in a little bit.